So, this happened. Remember Pikachamgamer64? Yeah, he was the kid who fell for Gyro Hedgie in 2016. Well, turns out, he not only saw and liked the video, but he requested I do another video on him. And while I'm wary of requests because reasons, the most recent video he has done is bad enough to warrant a response. So let's dive in, shall we?
Hey guys, Pikachamgamer64. Today we're gonna do a commentary on a YouTuber named Silver the Hedgehog 42. Now, he's similar to Gyro Hedgie 453. Only this time he's weirder.
Alright, so let me reiterate what I had said before. Script. Your pauses are going to make this yet another tedious ride for everyone involved. And second, yeah, Steal the Hedgehog is a lot like Gyro Hedgie. In fact, they're both so similar that they're both trolls that have been irrelevant for years. This time, a guy who hasn't been around since 2011. But here's what I'm going to do though. I'm going to set aside the fact that Steal here is a troll and then debunk your arguments on their own basis.
He made a video called, and quote unquote, top 10 sexy Sonic characters. He made that video and it just sickened people all over YouTube. Sheesh, what is up with YouTube drama?
Back in 2011, you dip. The bandwagon is long since dead.
Now, I'm going to do a commentary on that video, and it's very loud, so I have to lower the volume. And another complaint I've been getting lately.
How about I skip this part because it's padding? Use whatever picture you want for your videos, but due to how your video is structured, I'm currently going to do some recreation. Take out your long pauses, use a better editor, and use a downloaded version. That way we don't have the same issues as before, okay?
Hi, this is Steal the Hedgehog, and in my first video I will be doing in my mind the most sexy and fuckable characters in the Sonic universe. In my mind, Sonic is the game with the most sexy characters and the most fuckable of all.
Man, I feel bad for that kid. He has a twisted mind. He just said it. He has a twisted mind to make this video. I feel bad for him. But on the bright side, he's gay. So he's gay. Because he also lists male and female Sonic characters. Yes, I'm serious. He puts male and female characters in this list. So just to be aware.
Then wouldn't that make him bisexual? I mean, if he sees both male and female characters in a way that makes them seem fuckable to him, then that would make him bisexual furry trash.
Well, enough with all this blaming. Let's get on with the list. Number 10. Miles Tails Brewer is a sexy beast with two tails. He is sexy and hot and he's number 10 on this list.
Okay, so you get 1 point for being a free lover and a pedophile. Not to mention he's a male character and he's 8 years old. So yeah, you're pretty much a pedophile and a sick kid.
Hold on, you keep using the word kid here. How the hell is he a pedophile if he's a kid? I mean, don't get me wrong, you're spot on calling him a furry, but a pedophile and a sick kid are two contradictory terms. Also, what's wrong with him being a furry? I mean, fetishes are fetishes. Everyone has one.
Number 9. Knuckles the Echidna. Knuckles is a hot Sonic character who could break a wall with one punch. He is so fucking strong and very sexy and is just so fuckable. I would give him a blowjob.
Did you just say you would give Knuckles a blowjob? That's just so hilarious. You can't do that to a fictional character. That's almost impossible.
Actually, no, it's very impossible.
That's so hilarious. Giving what? Why did you even put male characters in the first place?
Because he can. It's his list, and if he finds Miles Prower and Knuckles the four-penised echidna to be fuckable, then that's his prerogative.
Or better yet, why did you even make this video? This is so hilarious. You're slowly becoming a laughing stock of YouTube.
Yeah, So slow, in fact, that his relevancy died out before anyone nowadays cared.
Number 8. Amy Rose. She is a very sexy pink character and the fur makes her all the more sexy and fuckable. She is always chasing after Sonic because she wants to get laid by him, but if she came around me she sure would get laid. You can't trust me on that.
How does her fur make her, quote, sexy? How does it?
Perhaps he has a pink fetish? See, the thing about a list like this is you can't necessarily prove him wrong because sex appeal is very odd. So, arguing with a list like this is weird, as the only thing you can put against him is the character's age, and at that point, this guy is playing a character. Yeah, I know I'd stay away from the he's a troll argument, but even if he wasn't trolling us, it's still obvious he's playing a character due to something he says later in the video.
And she's also underage. She's 12 years old. She's underage. And you're probably like 30 years old right now, so you'd be considered a furry lover and a pedophile, for all I care.
And once again, we're at the baseless assumptions of the guy's age, which really says something when you take into consideration just earlier he was calling Steel a kid. Try again.
I know that you're probably a dude or an adult in real life. Even show off your real voice instead of using Speakonia. Use a different program. Or better yet, use your real voice.
Returning viewers will definitely know this, but the whole use your real voice argument seriously gets on my nerves. Same goes for the show us your real face argument. Neither of these critiques debunk anything anyone has to say. Instead, this is what is known as an ad hominem, which is basically something directed at a person instead of the argument that they hold. In fact, your age point against Steel here can also be considered an ad hominem, as it is more pointed at Steel over what he is saying.
Number 7. Shadow the Hedgehog. Shadow is a badass kick-ass who will pump anybody full of weed who gets in his way. In my mind, Shadow is a very fuckable one because he cowering the spiky A's on his vacuum would let him shove up my bum.
Shadow shoving up your bum? That's stupid. I'm pretty sure if Shadow came in real life, he would murder you the first thing. If you tried to do that to him, he'd probably kill you. I even played Shadow the Hedgehog. He literally has a gun and a motorcycle. Even language in that game. So don't say you're gonna shove Shadow up your bum because he'll shoot you.
I'm done. There is no way we can return from that derailed tangent that went nowhere. This doesn't cover anything Steel actually said here. In fact, saying that Shadow would kick his ass if Steel tried to fuck him is redundant, just on the basis of Steel knows. In fact, for the beginning part of this entry on Shadow, he clearly states that Shadow will pump anyone full of lead who tries to get in his way. So he knows Shadow would take him out if he wanted to.
Number 6. Blaze the cat. Blaze is a sexy cat who is a sexy pussy and a fuckable one at that. She is one pussy that I would feed, if you know what I mean.
Wait, what did you just say? Did you just say you would feed this pussy, if you know what I mean? What? She's a Sonic character. She's not a real freaking cat.
Well, honestly, that doesn't matter because you see, he finds Blaze attractive. Whether or not she's real for a list like this doesn't matter. If it did, you could write off this whole list by saying these characters aren't real and this list is pointless, thus giving you more one-shot material over something that could be a full commentary. But you see, that would still be wrong, as this list was created on the basis of what Steel finds attractive. Them being real is not a factor at all.
How? She could feed herself. So why do you even say that? Are you trying to reference something? Reference to sex? I didn't know that's a reference to sex. Wait, because he said, if you know what I mean. Now I know what you mean. You mean that you're going to have sex with a non-fictional character?
No, it just means he would fuck her. That is not something I thought I'd ever have to say in a commentary.
Number 5. Silver the Hedgehog. He is one sexy hedgehog. I would let him make me red anytime. The reason he is only number 5 is because he raped off Steel the Hedgehog.
I have nothing to say about this one.
Then why did you stop the video to say that? I mean, fuck, you could have brought up the fact that Silver became a thing long before Steel was created, but you just stopped the video to say that you didn't have anything to say.
It's just, you keep adding male characters.
Which doesn't matter.
Stop adding male characters. That's considered gay. You're gonna get a lot of trolls on you. buddy. I recommend you get off the site or else you're gonna get trolled hella bad.
Also, nice job telling Steel to get off the internet. That's totally something a commentator should do. It's not like commentaries are meant for the purposes of criticism and entertainment or anything.
Number 3. Rouge the Vat. Rouge the Vat is a sexy vat that shows a lot of cleavage.
Okay, Rouge you can put on the list, but yourself not.
Why can Rouge be on the list? By your own criteria, Rouge shouldn't be on this list because she's not real. Or did we just forget to place the cat segment?
Number 2. Chaos. Chaos is a sexy being.
Chaos is also known to be a liquid creature. So can you elaborate more on that? How you're gonna have sex with a liquid creature?
Well, you see, what he would do is he would take his... I hope that answers your question.
We got one more to go. And this one started out the worst one ever.
Oh, come on, it can't be that bad.
And number 1 is CREAMTHERAVVIT.
Well, that's flattering.
Please lower your volume all the way because I'm about to get mad. I'm going to scream right now. What?
Yep, it's Cream the Rabbit. This sexy chick is the most sexy of all the Sonic character, mainly because that fuck me face and that cute smile and long ears. I would drill her in every hole, and she was most likely made for hentai because come on, WOULDNT want to fuck her up. But 4 hours. Come on, she's so sexy, who would? NT want to see what's going on under there and drill it.
Oh my god, major points for pedophile. That is so pedophilic. I can't believe you put Cream the Rabbit on this list. She's 6 years old. I can't believe you'd put a fictional 6-year-old into this list. Are you some sort of furry lover or something? Oh, and by the way, you're gonna get a lot of trolls on you.
Back in 2011.
You better learn this in the future. You better learn that you're gonna get lots of trolls on you.
Back in 2011.
A lot of people saw that video. You're gonna get a lot of freaking trolls on you now.
Back in 2011.
And it's because your fault. It's all your fault. And I even disliked the video. Yeah, because it was so stupid. So stupid that I disliked it. Because his channel is so stupid. It uploads stupid videos.
Back in 2011.
That no one gives a care about. So with all that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
So then we end this video off with about 2 minutes of dead silence as we watch your Pikachu sit there and bounce. Good job on the editing. Final thoughts. I understand that you're young, but look, there is quite a bit you need to understand. From an overall standpoint, there is a lot of flaws with this video, from your lack of scripting, god-awful editing where your avatar doesn't even sync with your video half the time, pointless ad hominems and attacks, and a lack of understanding of what a troll is or does. To fill you in, a troll who makes videos purposely makes awful videos to get a rise in reaction out of people like yourself that is very similar to the reaction that you gave him, being anger and frustration. He wanted the attention he got back in 2011, and you digging this artifact up makes you the fool, not him. Oh, and if anyone gets on my case for covering an 11-year-old kid again, I refer to the comments shown earlier this video.